Welcome back to Vee Vlogs. We are actually out of our Airbnb. This is proof if you've been following our vlog channels.
It's actually just a green screen and we have treadmills underneath us.
We've been on our anniversary trip in Huntsville for the past couple days, and today we are going to a place called Lion's Lookout, and we weren't gonna vlog it at first. We were just gonna go take some pictures, enjoy a little stroll, and then of course, because you guys know me, I had to go onto Google and look up to see if there's any ghost stories in the area, any like haunted paranormal places, and the first thing that comes up is Lion's Lookout, which is literally where we're going, and there's apparently a lake there called Fairy Lake, love the name, and there's a ghost of Fairy Lake. So, I love ghosts, so we're gonna be going there, we're gonna vlog it, and because the story is kind of long and it's really sad and
also
disturbing.
Because we forgot our wind mask for our camera. You guys can probably already hear that by now.
Oh yeah, sorry if there's like so much wind right now over the sound, but we're gonna go there, we're gonna take some footage, and we're gonna tell you the story as a voiceover probably, just so you can hear it properly and understand it without all the wind noise. But we'll show you the area. We're so excited. It's also a really dreary day. I don't know if you can see, but there are clouds in the sky. There is a wind a-blowing, and it's a good day for spooks. So let's go. Okay, we found Lion's Lookout Road.
Apologies.
I know, we're like breathless. We never walk uphill for this long.
I don't think we just walk this long in general.
Here it is. Look out for ghosts. Kind of creepy actually, because there's no one around. All the leaves are off the trees. We should have came here like 2 weeks ago. Everything would have been yellow and orange.
I mean, it's kind of like a burnt orange right now.
They're hanging on for dear life. Gotta be kidding me.
So many hills.
Gotta be kidding me.
Come on, Jess. You can do it.
I'm trying to lean forward, it's easier.
It is much easier. On the camera, that hill looks like it's nothing though.
Oh, but it is. It's embarrassing. Is it worth it?
Is it?
Can you see? I didn't bring my glasses.
No, you didn't.
Oh no.
Gotta go back.
It's literally a lookout point.
Yeah.
And I can't see.
Guess we're turning around?
Oh, no, we can't. It's too late.
All right, I'll see you back at the house. I'll go get them for you.
All right, so we made it to Fairy Lake. It's right over this beautiful cliff here. I love how there's really tiny islands. Maybe that's where the ghost is.
On one of those?
On one of those very tiny islands.
There's at least 2, maybe 3. Oh, yeah, there's a really, really, really small one over there.
Let's go look over the edge. In the late 1800s, a pioneer family owned a small farmstead along the edges of Fairy Lake. A father, mother, and young daughter lived a very harsh life, barely making it through each year on the little food they were able to harvest on their property. Tragedy struck when the mother suddenly passed, leaving the daughter to tend to the house as her father grieved. That very year, the crops were barren, leaving very little food for the winter. As the snow raged on, their supplies dwindled. In desperation and fear of starvation, the father ventured forth into the bitter cold that morning in order to hunt some fresh meat, leaving the daughter alone at home. The hours passed by, and by late afternoon, she grew worried for her father's safety. The daughter bundled herself up in a bear pelt and went out in search of him. Her father, dejected from finding no prey, racked by hunger, was on the way home when he caught the sight of a large animal working their way through the snow. Without hesitation, he took aim and fired. Racing to his mark, the father approached and was horrified at the realization. To this day, residents of Huntsville have reported seeing the figure of someone dressed as an animal roaming the fields where the tragic accident took place. I feel like this whole entire video is going to be us breathing heavily over everything.
That's just me normally though. But we're finally officially in the lookout.
Yeah, those people were like hogging here this entire time.
For like a good 15 minutes.
Yeah, and they knew we wanted to see it. And they were like taking up the whole place like this. We couldn't get in. They were standing like that too. It's very rude.
It's because they were doing yoga, Jess.
Even so. Okay, we're heading back down. And I didn't get any spooky vibes from this area. It's actually very pretty and serene, and I feel like the weather just like made it so much nicer because it's not like hot and sunny. We're not like struggling. Well, we are struggling, but not as much as we would have been. But we're heading back down. We're gonna try and get some hot chocolate. You guys need to see how Ty's walking as he holds the camera. It's like a very swift, slow movement.
Because I have to be smooth. I have to be doing this.
That's how he's walking behind me this entire vlog that we're doing. It's called The Creep.
My
shoulders aren't raising while I'm walking.
I know, it's very graceful, Tye.
Probably dangerous to be doing it down a steep hill, though.
You're like a ballerina or something. Arms above your head. There you go. Wow, 10 points for Gryffindor. Or Hufflepuff, I should say. Okay, we are back home now. We have been home for about a week and a half, so you're seeing footage from history, basically. But that was our last anniversary vlog day. But it was actually really creepy, and we didn't get to tell this story, but on the walk home, we had to pass by this high school. It was a high school, right?
I think so.
I think so. I don't know how old kids are these days, but as we were walking by it, this group of kids, they looked like they were like 15, maybe. They were trailing behind us so closely. And there's like two sides of the road. There's like space on the sidewalk. And they're like walking like right behind us back to our Airbnb. And it was really weird. And they were like laughing and giggling. And then they started throwing stuff at us. I don't know what it was, if it was like pine cones or like whatever. But one guy was like kicking stuff that was on the side of the road at us. And then someone else was throwing stuff. And I looked at Tye and I'm like, they're literally throwing stuff at us.
You were prepared though. This was after we got our hot chocolate. So you're saying if they try anything, if they come at me, they're getting some free hot chocolate.
Yeah, we went
it's
to
not necessarily in the way they would appreciate.
No, we went to a cafe and we had like scorching hot chocolates in our hands.
I don't know what they did at that place. It was fantastic once it cooled.
But it was so hot.
But the temperature was the core of the sun.
Yeah.
Like it was insane.
And I was like, these kids are testing me. Throw something one more time. Because I had my cup. I was going to be like, if they attacked
that
us.
probably would have hit me if you did that. Because I was walking a little
probably
closer behind you as well.
Anyways, kids are scary. No offense if you're like 15. But treat people nicely. I feel like kids nowadays are just like, they're all about the pranks and like, haha, it's so funny to harm people. And it's just really mean.
It's not funny to harm people. It never is.
I feel like kids like to pick on like older people. Not that we're old, but like, you know,
old,
older
yes.
than them.
We're old.
We're so old. I'm gonna
No,
be 30
we
in a year. We're
are.
not. We're not.
It's time to get the rocking chair and the knitting needles out. I'm gonna make you a sweater.
I would love that actually.
Yeah.
If you knit me a sweater?
I've tried, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. My hands, they're not articulate enough.
Well, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little anniversary trip. We always try and go to spooky, haunted places if we can, but more fun vlogs coming your way. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you in our next vlog. Bye.
Look at that right there.
That's a cute boy.
I'm feeling that right now.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. It was a long trip.
It was.
See you guys.